Hello, it's Scarlett here, and I have a product review for you to do today. So something a little bit different. So a company called Yesoul, they were super generous to send me their latest exercise bike to try out, as well as a few accessories. And in fact, they have also been kind enough to give you, my viewers, a discount code to use if you're interested, which I'll put in the description box below, you know the drill. So the product was actually shipped in two boxes. One was the bike and one was the screen, and both of them were packed really well. I mean, if the postie was having a bad day and throwing boxes around, I honestly think it would have held up. There was heaps of padding around the screen, which was really nice. It was also super easy to put together. Most of the parts on the bike are already assembled, and the parts you do need to assemble, the screws are already in place where they need to be, so it was super easy to do. It also came with an instruction manual, all the screws, bits and bobs, and all the necessary tools to put together, so you don't need anything. Everything is already in the box, ready to go. Now, I actually have two of their earlier model bikes, which I absolutely love, so I was super stoked to get to try this one out, with the main difference being a 32-inch screen and some extra features, which I'll talk to you about shortly. So one of the best features about this bike is it is compatible with Yesoul's very own app, and it is controlled by your phone or smart device. So you download the Yesoul app, which I've got to say, I love the logo. It's a unicorn, which is probably what drew me to buy my bike in the first place. So you just have to set up your account, which will record your stats and progress, and you'll get access to a bunch of classes and workouts. You do have to sign up for a membership to access all the features of the app, which is $9.99 USD a month. However, there are some free classes you can do if you don't want to sign up. And you can also use the bike completely without the app if you like, but you can use a smartwatch to track your progress and stats as well. So let's talk about this massive 32-inch screen. The quality isn't as crisp as your TV, but I really like how large it is. It feels really immersive, like you're in the actual room of the trainer, or like you're actually riding up the hills of Canada. The screen also rotates 360 degrees for when you're not using the bike, so it's perfect if you're doing one of the strength or yoga classes available on the app. Though you can also screen share on the screen from your iPad or iPhone, so a smart device of any kind. So I've got my YouTube video up here for an example. So you don't even have to use the app if you don't want. You can put your own workout videos from YouTube, whatever you want, which is really cool. It's also very easy to adjust the seat. So to adjust the height, you spin and pull the knob here and pull up or push down on the seat depending where you want it. And then it can also be adjusted to be moved forward or back also. So it can really be adjusted to suit you individually. Then the intensity is changed by this red knob here, and it has 100 levels of resistance, which is shown on the screen when using the app. The foot pedals also have little straps here that you can easily tighten to keep your feet nice and secure. And then as well, the handlebars can also be adjusted up and down by this knob here. Then it also has little wheels at the front of the bike, just here, so you can easily move it around. The other feature it comes with are the 1 kilo dumbbells, which sit at the back of the bike and can easily be taken out while riding if you want to work your upper body too. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I used 1 kg dumbbells, but I guess if you're doing like a whole 20-30 minute ride and you're holding them, especially doing shoulder exercises like some lateral raises, I can definitely see that burning. Yeah, my shoulders are sore just thinking about it. So the extra accessories they sent me was this yoga mat. I don't think I've seen a more sexy yoga mat in my life. I love the little brown detailing on it. I always get really cheap ones that always roll back up, so it's going to be really nice finally having a quality mat. Then this seat cover, which just slips over the seat and secured with these strings. But oh my god, okay, the standard seat itself is already quite comfortable, but with the cover, it makes it such a more enjoyable ride and not getting a numb bum. Then lastly, the water bottle. It's a really nice design and shape which fits perfectly into the water bottle holders, though because there are two water bottle holders, it leaves spaces to put your phone in there for easy access while you're riding, which I really liked. Okay, so now for the fun part. So you plug it in here at the back of the bike, which will bring up the screen. Now the screen is not a touch screen, so everything is controlled by your phone. So to run through some of the features of the app, they have heaps of riding classes to choose from beginner, intermediate and advanced, different time sessions and different trainers to choose from, as well as live classes if you're into that. Then there is also the same for yoga classes and strength classes. Some you can do with no equipment at all, then there are sessions that you can do with weights that you have at home also. One of my favorites though is definitely the scenic rides. There are a bunch of different places around the world to choose from, and I find this really nice to ride to. I have tried a few places so far, like Canada and some of the China rides, and really enjoyed it. This would be awesome if you're in an apartment and feel like being outdoors as well. Then you can just choose free ride as well. It will still show your stats and progress on the screen if you don't feel like following a class or program and just want to ride at your own pace. They also have challenges you can join too. They do like monthly challenges and little challenges, stuff like that. But I haven't tried this yet, but it's an awesome way to stay motivated and get competitive and I guess be part of a community, which is really cool. I should mention also that the bike itself is very quiet, so if you're in an apartment close to people or in a small area, it's really quiet, you can hardly hear it at all. But the speaker is actually on the back of the screen and the volume is controlled on your phone. So when you don't feel like riding, this is where you can rotate the screen and do some yoga or strength classes. The screen also moves up and down so you can get the perfect height and angle. So this is where I got to put my fancy new yoga mat to use. I really like the yoga feature on the app as I am terrible at stretching. I actually used to instruct yoga classes myself, but since then I've been so bad at doing any yoga or stretching, so I really like trying this out. It's really good being able to follow the instructors here and make sure you're holding each pose for the correct amount of time. So there you have it. So I'll give you my final thoughts on the bike, I guess. So as I said, I already have my own bike of theirs, a later model, but I only really use it kind of like before or after a leg day workout, so I'll warm up on the bike and then cool down on the bike. So I don't use it all that much, or much as I should. So I was actually very surprised that I enjoyed this bike so much. I think the screen really helped me stay motivated and like keep me accountable to stay on the bike for longer, especially doing one of their riding classes with the instructors, because I get very bored easily doing cardio. I'd rather be doing weights. So it was really good to follow someone and not kind of think about the time you're on the bike. So watching the screen I think really helps. Then there's the fact that you can actually rotate the screen 360 degrees, which is crazy. So that is really good for doing yoga and strength if you want to, or not even that, you can use YouTube, which is really cool. So yeah, I guess overall I really like the bike and I think I will definitely continue using it. Probably, I don't even know if I'll use my old bike anymore, but it's there. So if I have friends over or family, they can come on a bike ride with me. But yeah, thank you for watching, and again, thank you Yesoul. It was really cool to try this out and I'll definitely be using this a lot more. If you like this video, give it a like, and again, I'll put discount codes and links to Yesoul in the description if you want to check that out. But bye for now. Bye.